3, 2, 1.
And
To start the
a
podcast
little
on
bit
a
of
Friday.
spicy beats on a
Mind that.
Friday.
Friday.
That's not bad.
Friday
Get
feelings.
the
It
weekend going.
Yeah,
It is.
feels good. How are we all?
The weekend is
Fabulous.
coming upon us, isn't it?
And
Yes, it's
welcome
upon
back
us.
to the Pelican Crew podcast.
Welcome, welcome.
I just
What are we
can't
eating?
wait. I can't wait for the weekend.
Mate, you're one song away from a smack bottom
I
here.
literally, people just give me these buttons and I just push anything. Just like the ones right in front of me.
You're
Guys.
pushing my button at the moment.
Oh,
Whoa.
we've got someone here.
Oh, we got a guest.
We got a guest.
Howdy. How are you?
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, living the dream. You know me. Always. Would you like to introduce yourself to everyone?
Well, I'm Jack.
Hello, everyone. I'm Janai, fourth member of the Pelican crew, but the only one wearing the shirt today.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know it was Casual Friday?
We got the tattoos.
Could have done the memo, thanks.
Welcome, Janai.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Excited.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy to have you.
Nervous?
A little, yes.
Yeah.
But I think once we get into
Yeah,
it,
absolutely.
I'll just feel like we're having a casual chat.
First time
That's what
podcast,
this
a long time
podcast
listener.
is.
Yes, absolutely. Have watched every single episode. We love watching it at home in the Wingate
You've got
Clark family house.
You got a favourite episode or a favourite quote?
God, I don't know. To be honest, I did like the first episode the best. I think that was the most exciting because it was you guys having a bit of a laugh at each other,
Fresh.
getting the feel of it all.
Yeah,
it was
I like
really
it.
good.
It's like a fresh
I like it.
avocado.
It was actually
Yeah.
our second
It was actually our second.
because we did film it and
And
then we
the audio
stuffed
stuff.
up.
Logistics.
And it was like, yeah, I
I
felt.
mean, I wouldn't have known unless you tell me. Then.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
the original one was better.
I thought the original one was
Oh,
way
okay.
better.
Yeah.
And I was a bit upset. But
Yeah,
it's
I
still
think
good.
you were
We had
upset.
to have
Crying
a
myself
bit
to
of
sleep.
we had to have a bit of acting
new.
chops on that second one.
Yeah. So, you're a nurse.
I am.
You're a nurse.
Yes.
Now, before we get into that, I have a couple.
Jump straight in.
Well, yeah,
You're a nurse.
You're a nurse. so I've got something wrong with me. No.
I don't do at-home consults. I'm sorry.
I mean, you said it.
Well, okay.
First
so
step is acceptance.
It's,
Scary.
I accepted it a long time ago. So before we get into your occupation, I have a few
Even though you are
quick.
a nurse.
Yes.
Everyone knows now.
I got some quick questions just to
Yeah.
rattle off, just to get
Okay.
to know you, so everyone
Alright.
get to know you, right?
Yes, go for it.
So they're like one-word answers or one sentence. So,
Yep.
favorite color,
Oh, yellow.
yellow. Favorite food,
At the moment, sushi, nigiri.
Ooh.
guilty pleasure food.
At the moment, which I'm never usually a sweet person, but those bloody mini drumsticks that you can get.
Just enough
just
enough to hit the sweet tooth.
That is, just ask Adam next time you see him, but I've
Alright.
bought many of those recently.
Where'd you grow up?
Oh, Wollongong born and bred. Born in
Represent.
Wollongong still, yeah.
You.
Represent. Cats or dogs?
Oh, that's a huge. No,
This-
that's
okay.
a huge call.
This is
Whoa.
not going to be a
This is a
one-word
tense little
answer.
subject.
So,
One word answer.
I have never had a dog.
Only.
I know.
I didn't know
sorry.
that.
No,
I
I've
think
never
I
had a
did.
dog.
I'm pretty sure I did.
You don't know
I
Scuba Doo.
Scuba Doo. Last words.
Oh, apparently you don't know who Scuba Doo is, Jack.
Never had a dog. I've always had cats.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to have a dog, and I'm actually trying to convince Adam, my partner, shout out to Adam, hello, to get a
G'day, Adam.
greyhound. I really
Adam,
want a
stop being
greyhound.
shit and get a dog. That should work. There
To
you
be
go.
fair, we need to be at home a little bit more. I think
Adam.
to get a dog.
Yeah,
But I
that's
would
true.
love to get a rescue greyhound.
Adam, I'm not going to go on a motorbike with you if you
Oh,
don't
big
buy a dog right now.
On a motorbike with you, or on
So-
a motorbike
Both.
ride?
Both.
So was that a definite answer?
Yeah, she said cats.
She did not say
She
cats.
said cats. I heard
I
her.
feel like I can't be a dog person until I have a dog, though.
Boom.
Okay.
That comes
So-
back to what you said, Sketty, about proximity base. It's what
Yeah.
you're with at the time.
All right.
Didn't you have a three-legged cat?
Yeah, actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a stray that just roamed around our streets back where you used to live in the
Yeah.
street over. And we found out years later because it just kept coming back to our house. So Dad would just keep feeding it all the time. But it got its leg caught in a fence one day.
Ooh.
So it had to have it amputated and then was just let back out on the street, I guess. But we somehow adopted this three-legged cat.
It's a cool little story. It's a cool little
That's
story.
yeah, a bit sad.
It is a bit sad, but I had a great life.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there you go. McDonald's or KFC?
Oh,
Dirty
shit.
bird.
Macca's.
You're saying when
KFC.
Yeah, respect.
when you're hungover as hell, you're telling me you'd rather go to Macca's than KFC.
Yeah.
Nah, you get that zinger box.
Oh,
Stop it.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
All right.
Get me that
I love
sloppy,
that.
dirty double cheeseburger.
Except I like Macca's chips more, and I know that
Oh,
that's going to
that's
be
a
a huge.
huge-
That's
that-
huge. I think the KFC chips are way better.
No, see, I'm not a potato person.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Just
So,
wants the crispiness.
I do. I like the crispy fry.
crunchy,
I don't
okay.
want a soft, soggy KFC chip.
Fair. Favorite sport?
Ooh, probably cricket.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
Favorite
that.
Oh, yeah,
sport
yeah,
to
not-
watch?
Something
not bad.
different.
Like that. Pity go for a shit team, but
Sorry.
Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Oh, Domino's every day of the week.
that's not even
Yeah.
a question. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I don't
Anyone?
even know the last time.
But
had
I
Pizza
did
Hut.
like a dirty Pizza Hut when I was like, first got my license, going to Pizza Hut.
I mean, it was awesome. Did you guys ever go when it was in Ferry Meadow?
That's what I'm talking
the
about.
Yeah,
all you
actually-
can
that's
eat.
the one I'm
Yeah,
talking
that
They
about.
was
actually had the
good,
bar.
yeah.
We could go up and pick up your
Back
toppings.
in the old
and,
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite alcoholic beverage?
Oh, probably a porn star martini or a pear cider.
Okay.
Some interesting choices there. I don't mind that.
Does it have to be Summersby or just any pear cider?
Oh, I mean, Summersby's preferred, but I won't discriminate.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola every day.
Yeah, but that Pepsi tastes good on the KFC chips, doesn't it?
Oh, really?
You pour it on.
Absolutely. You don't. Wait, you don't dip your chip in? No. What school do you go to?
I went to East Corrimal.
East Corrimal?
Yeah, and then Corrimal High.
So did we, mate.
Yeah.
Were you
I
a...
didn't, but,
Yeah, you
that's
didn't.
all right.
Yeah,
You can-
sorry.
That's why
I went to Corrimal High.
That's why on the
That's
edge of the
why I
couch.
That's why a little flash forward to another topic today, but that's why you're on Team Boobies and we're on Team
Yeah.
Butts.
Oh,
Coming soon. Coming
that's a
soon.
big
Coming
call.
soon. Were you a quiet kid or a loud kid?
Oh, I think I was a responsible, loud kid, if that makes sense. I was quiet when I knew it was time to be quiet.
All right. So you didn't get in trouble. So you knew the threshold before you got
I
in
knew
trouble.
the threshold.
You knew the
Yeah,
boundaries.
yeah,
I was never a talk back to the teacher kid, except for one time.
I might ask you about that. Were you a straight A student?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like pretty close to being straight.
Motivational
A's.
class. I remember that.
Yes, 7
Yeah,
All of
you
you
weren't. You weren't.
That's why I'm
And
on this
that's
side of the
why-
couch.
Oh.
Last one.
Mixed messages.
Are you more of a leader or a follower?
Oh, I think as I've gotten older, I've become more of a leader. When I was younger, definitely more of a follower.
Mhm.
But I think I've learned how to stand up for myself, which I think would be more of a leader
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely.
trait.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was a beautiful response.
These were
That was
never
great.
one-word answers. I apologise.
They could have been.
Nah,
Leader. Cats. No, dogs. So yeah, got to know you. A couple of questions.
Coming
Beautiful.
back to where you grew up, Janai, do you remember we were in the same
Remember?
baby group together?
Yes, I was
So we've
actually
known
gonna
each other
bring
a
this up
long
today.
time.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about that this morning, actually, before coming here. There's a photo of us. if
I was going to
anyone-
print it off, but I forgot.
I'll send it to you guys and you can put it up on the Instagram later. But there's a photo of Jack and I when we were like maybe a couple of weeks old.
Yeah,
I
not
reckon.
very old at all.
Both of our parents went to the same baby group and they went to Stuart Park in Wollongong. And there's a photo of all the babies in a circle and Jack and I next to each other holding hands.
Oh, that's cute.
Friends for a lifetime.
That is cute. That is really
Yeah.
cute. So you're a nurse, right? You're a nurse.
Yes.
Now, I only just discovered this last night talking
Okay.
to someone at the pub. I didn't
Yeah.
know there was levels to nursing.
Yeah.
So you can be an RN,
Mm-hmm.
an EN, and an
Yep.
AIN.
Yes.
Now,
Plus
which-
others. as
plus
well.
others.
Yeah.
So which one are you, and do you mind like describing what role for each and what's the differences?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start from AIN. So
Yep.
that's like your like lower grade, but still very important.
Yeah.
So your AIN is your assistant in nursing. Usually go to TAFE to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So usually they're like doing more personal care. So they're like showers, take observations and stuff for patients, all that sort of thing.
Yep.
Then you've got your ENs or your EENs. So that's an enrolled endorsed nurse. You also usually go to TAFE or college for that. They're like a step up. So they do a lot more patient care and a lot more interventions. So they'll
Yep.
do medications and all other sorts of things. Then you have your RN, which is a registered nurse, which is what I am. So you have to go to uni for at least 3 years. And we are another step up in terms of we can do a little bit more with the patient. We're allowed to do certain tasks and things that are, I guess, high risk.
By yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of things you still need to do. Like you need to do checks and stuff with your other nurses and everything on the floor. But that's kind of the gist of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, you've got other little avenues you can go into when you become an RN in terms of like you want to be a clinical nurse specialist or you want to be a nurse unit manager or all these things.
Well, that kind of leads into a question I had as well, because I remember you saying you were studying to become a paramedic at some point as well.
Yes. So
Would you?
bit of a backstory, but in sort of the beginning of 2020 when the pandemic hit, I was having a bit of a quarter life crisis.
I think we all were.
Why do you think I got my motorbike license?
And I just wasn't loving my job, thought I hated being a nurse, and I was like, this sucks, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yep.
Maybe I don't want to be a nurse anymore. I was really sour at the world. So I thought, yeah, I'll be a paramedic, because previous in high school and stuff, I was like, yeah, that seems like a pretty cool job.
Yep.
So applied to do my graduate diploma of clinical practice for that,
Yep.
as well as at the same time I started taking casual shifts in a different type of nursing role in the hospital that I work at. Not really thinking I would get into the course because it was quite competitive. And then I really started liking this other work I was doing. And then I got into the course and I was like, oh, shit.
This double-edged sword, isn't it?
So started working a little bit more frequently in the other type of nursing role and thought, hang on a second, I don't actually hate nursing, I just hate where I work. So
it's location.
So started studying at the same time at the beginning of 2021, and then got a permanent role where I'm working at now, And so I've put the paramedic thing on hold for the meantime, just because I want to focus on nursing.
Yep.
But it's really exciting. It's different.
Yeah.
It's made me appreciate paramedics. Not that I didn't appreciate them
Yeah, of
before,
course,
but a hell of a lot more, especially in this COVID period.
Like, obviously nursing definitely has its fast-paced moments, but do you think it's more of a reactive rather than a proactive sort of health professional?
I think when I went and did some like hands-on learning with all the paramedic study and stuff, it really makes you think that in the hospital environment, you kind of like got this nice little warm blanket around you.
Yeah,
Everything's kind
okay.
of comfy, and if something really bad happens, someone else is going to come and help you.
Yep.
Where when you're a paramedic, say there's a car crash, you were the first person there. It's
Yo.
just you and your partner effectively
Yep.
until other paramedics turn up. So you really need to know what the hell's going on.
You're first on scene, you got to deal with whatever's happening there.
Oh,
So
hello, Dashi.
they have a lot of responsibility to make sure that they're doing the right thing.
Yep.
Because that pre-hospital care is so critical in terms of being able to make sure that a patient stays alive effectively.
Yep.
Oh my God.
These cats
he doing?
hate the podcast.
It pulled my headphones down. I was like, ugh.
Get
Please
out of
don't.
here.
Please don't.
Continue today. Sorry.
But yeah, I don't think that it effectively is a better or worse role. I think it's just different. There's a
different
lot
environment.
of there's a lot of similarities, and they're both equally as important. And I think, if anything, I've come to appreciate the pre-hospital part that paramedics do.
I'm so sorry. This cat is going to electrocute itself.
Wait, Dash.
That's pretty, please, I want you to say that again, because I'm... You see what I mean?
Doesn't want a bar of it.
Dashi, dashi, dashi. Jinxie cat, jinxie cat.
We're getting...
It's all going on.
It's going downhill.
No. So, go on with what you were saying.
Please
Sorry.
go on.
No, so I was just saying, like, I think it's equally as important. It's just a different type of
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
Definitely very imperative, especially nowadays, because pre-hospital care and paramedics have come a long way in terms of their ability to do things for patients first on scene. A lot of the time back in the day, it was like, just load them and go. Just go straight to the hospital. And once you got to the hospital, that's when the care started.
Probably too late though sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Where now it's so much better because they can actually start care in the person's home.
Yeah.
You've got way more of a chance of somebody living or saving a limb or anything,
Or
regardless
not
of what
living
it
with the
is.
debilitating disease.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably see a lot of horrific stuff as well on the job, which will definitely
absolutely.
impact you mentally,
Yeah,
So
I think that was one of the things that did make me think, oh, is that something I want to do? Because the likelihood of staying in the job as a paramedic is a lot lower in terms of years. I think
no one's gonna
usually expire.
Yeah.
The human
So-
mind can only cop so much, can't it? Like,
100%.
yeah.
And it makes you think, like, if that's, it's the same thing with police and fire
Yeah.
and
Absolutely,
everything, with
yeah.
all the devastating
Any
things that they
emergency
would
sort
see.
of a service, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm going to ask the big
yeah.
question. And
Oh.
how did you go with COVID? How was nursing in COVID?
Well,
You just opened a can of worms.
yes.
Yeah, literally.
I think lately, anytime anyone has ever asked me, like, oh, how are you going?
Mm.
Literally my first answer is, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Which I think says a lot for every single nurse
Yeah, most
at the
definitely.
moment, and any health professional that is,
Yep.
regardless. It's been very challenging.
Yeah.
It's been mentally challenging in ways that I don't think anyone in the health profession thought it was going to be. We are lucky in a way that we got to see how it sort of unfolded overseas prior to it really coming and hitting hard here. But in a way, it also didn't really affect how intense it smacked everyone in the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You say there was challenges. What do you think was one of or a couple of the biggest challenges?
Other than, I mean, when you think about it, a lot of the people who come into my career do it because they love looking after people. They're very big people.
People.
You have that
people
compassion.
persons.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of that was taken away because when you've got COVID, you're in a single room and the nurse will come in with all their PPE on,
Yeah.
but you kind of get in there, you do the job that you need to do, and then you get out as quick as you can.
It's
Yeah.
not
Lost the personal touch.
Yeah.
that patient, like health professional relationship's no longer there and the rapport
Absolutely.
can't be built. Yeah.
And even for patients that are passing away, you know, one of the biggest things that you learn when you're at uni or whatever education you're going through to be a nurse, you know, just that person-to-person touch of being able to hold someone's hand when they die
Yep.
means so much that was even being taken away from us because of all the PPE, and it's just not very personable, and your family can't be there because you're dying. So I think, you know, seeing people pass away on a regular basis in our profession is hard enough as it is, but not being able to support patients as much as you want to
Yep.
because of the social distancing and everything like that has just rocked a lot of people. And I think a lot of people have suffered mentally a lot for that.
Yeah, like you've lost that sort of sense of empathy and the
Yeah.
ability to be able to have that social connection. And
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, other challenges are, which if you listen to the news, ratios in our hospitals has been a massive thing. So on the 15th of this month, New South Wales Health and, the Nursing Union of New South Wales declared an industrial action strike.
Yep.
So a lot of nurses walked off the job for the first time in almost a decade.
It's incredible.
To march to Sydney Parliament House and basically try and get their voices heard for ratios and patient care and everything like that, because it's a massive issue, and it's been something that's been an issue prior to COVID anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't understand, because we hear on the media of, you know, there's no beds and there's no this and there's no that, and because of COVID and all this sort of thing. This has been happening well before COVID, but we just don't hear about it.
Yeah.
When you say ratios, what do you mean by ratios?
So when we talk about ratios, we're talking about how many patients are being looked after by one nurse at a time. Right. So in New South Wales, we don't actually have, in the public system, neither in the private system, but we don't have any governed ratio system
So there's
whatsoever.
no legal stipulation that you have to have. Yep.
No. So in Queensland, lucky them, they get to have at least one nurse to 4 patients on like a surgical ward or anything like that. We don't have anything like that here in New South Wales. We try our best to be able to do the 1 to 4, but a lot of times you'll walk onto a ward and because they're so short-staffed, you're having one nurse looking after like 6 patients, which can become extremely unsafe. But during the strike and all of the action that the nursing union and the members have been doing over the last couple of months and years, we're trying to get ratios for at least 1 to 2 in HDU. So HDU is the high dependency unit in ICU. 1 to 3 in ED, hello, and 1 to 4 on the wards as well.
And like if you had to gauge it, what is it now roughly, the ratios?
Well, like I said, on like medical and surgical wards, a lot of the time you're having one nurse to 5 or 6 patients. ED, the emergency departments is just horrific. It's definitely not 1 to 3. And even ICU, especially during COVID time, because they've been having a lot of COVID patients and things like that, they're being stretched a lot more thin than they should be as well. And in those areas, in ICU, you want to have one person looking after one ICU patient, and you want one person looking after 2 HDU patients, because they're our sickest patients. I think we're so lucky to live in Australia and have an excellent healthcare system and being able to have first world healthcare, but it's still not good enough.
Yep, most definitely.
Yep.
On that ratio thing as well, I remember reading in an article that some nurses were even being asked to work with COVID and just wear their full PPE. I was just wondering if in your experience, was there anything in your work or?
It was becoming, a little bit grey. When the pandemic first started, it was very clear, like if you got COVID or if you became a close contact, you are off work. Like, don't come. And it was at that time where everyone was like, oh,
back
COVID.
off, yeah.
We didn't know.
This is very scary. But it has gotten to the point recently where they would like you, if you are a close contact and you are asymptomatic, which means you don't have any symptoms, so you're not a sniffly nose or a headache or anything like that, they would like you to come to work. Which it becomes a bit difficult because some people go and have COVID and they are asymptomatic and you just don't know. So there is a risk associated with that, which makes it very difficult.
Absolutely. Now, I have a question from I was talking to my boss. We're going to have this, my friend Don, she's a nurse, and he's like, I want to know what was her most stressful shift. Do you have one that pops to mind?
Surely there'd be a few.
There would be a few, but one that really pops to mind as soon as I said that.
Like your nightmare.
Yeah, like maybe you were just having a bad day.
What's your sleep paralysis demon?
Maybe you were having a bad day. You go into work and it's like, oh, wow,
To be honest, I don't think there's ever been one particular shift. I think there's too many to count, but it's more moments, I think, for me. Just ratios is a big one. Like coming into work when you have especially new staff where like our new grads that come into our system and everything like that. God love you new grads. You do so well, especially in this last couple of years, because coming into a nursing environment is bloody terrifying.
Yeah, it would be. You've
just finished uni. You don't really know what you're doing. You're thinking, holy shit, I just want to get through my shift without killing anyone. But they're just being thrown into the deep end.
And that's even during uni as well, aren't they? Like they're throwing them straight there.
So I think I can remember a shift where I had 5 patients and I was with a new grad and it was her first week.
Yep.
3rd or 4th day on the job. Usually when they come and start, they get a couple of days or weeks supernumerary, which means that they kind of have a buddy. So
just help them out and show them the ropes and stuff.
But it was like, sorry, we don't have the staff for that, so off you go.
On your own.
And
don't put that catheter in that end.
And it just becomes really stressful when you have patients who you've got a palliative patient that's dying, that's family are coming up to you and asking questions all the time, which is totally understandable. But you don't have the moment to be there to do that.
Yeah.
You've got medications that are due. You've got patients crashing because their blood pressure is well and truly through the roof and you're worried they're going to stroke out. So I've definitely had a day like that. And then you have other times where poor little patients are very confused and they're screaming and screaming and screaming and you're like, it feels like the building is burning. And I'm just going to go down with it.
I'm sure you would have some of those scenarios where it's not your fault, it's not the patient's fault, but tensions are high and sometimes... words are said.
Exactly.
Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like I love the people that I work with. You always get people that you clash with personality wise, but it does become difficult when you're in a high pressure environment and you've got all these things going on and communication gets lost and when you're stressed you get a bit shitty. And I know that I've been a bit shitty sometimes and sometimes you say things you don't mean. or it
Mm.
comes out the wrong way, and then you think, oh God, that's not going to really help anyone, is it?
And vice versa when you're in pain too. Like,
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly.
some people are bad people, but
Yeah.
some people are just good people in pain. Like, yeah.
Absolutely. I've had patients absolutely tear me to freaking shreds.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, sometimes they just do that and they don't say sorry because they're an asshole, and that's fine.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But other patients do, you know, you come back a couple of hours later and
They
they're like,
say,
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean
It wasn't me.
Yeah. And I that doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
Like,
you understand that it's not personal.
yeah.
It's
I've
water
been-
off a duck's back.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I've been called all sorts of things. Doesn't really bother me now.
Water off a pelican's back.
Pelicans back.
Hey.
I like that. Do you have any questions, Keaton?
No, I got no more. I only had a few to
Yeah?
ask, but I've got some breaking news.
Breaking
Okay.
news.
Yeah, but I don't know. The breaking news can wait if you guys have any more questions because it's not nurse related.
Okay.
I've just got one more nurse-related question.
Mhm.
Obviously, you probably would have had some great role models even through your uni career and probably even advancing in your career now. Was there any piece of advice that you got off, even in just in work in general, that you could probably give to anyone or future nurses or aspiring nurses?
I think the one thing that was said to me once, and it has stuck with me to this day,
Yep.
and I say it to every single student that I have or that I come across or any new staff member, even if they've been working for 20 years and I'm a shit kick compared to them, but it's just a new environment or something for them.
Yep.
The biggest thing I tell them is no question is a stupid question.
Yeah, love that.
I would
Yep.
rather you feel dumb for a second and ask the question, get the answer, and then then coast along and pretend like everything's fine and like I'll figure it out or whatever, because not asking questions can sometimes be the detriment between a great shift and something really, really bad happening.
Yeah.
So no question is a stupid question. Ask whatever it
Yeah.
is. I will never. And you should never let anyone make you
No.
feel stupid for
Yeah.
asking a question.
That's exactly what we said
Yeah,
last
last
week was, would
podcast.
you rather be a fool for a moment or a fool for a lifetime?
Absolutely.
Like, so,
Yeah.
No
no,
question
great
is
piece
a
of
stupid
advice
question.
there.
I like that.
Yeah.
And
I have one more nursing
Mhm.
question now. I've never been to hospital, so
You've never been to hospital.
no. When I was born.
Very memorable time.
What about for your scar? You didn't even go to hospital for your scar?
No, I said that. Remember? Oh, you weren't listening.
You
Didn't
just-
get stitches or anything,
Yeah,
mate.
You just ran hot water over it.
Yeah.
Shocking. Yeah. So I didn't even know that nurses had watches. You know the little watch?
Oh, like the fob watch
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't know that.
I was like,
And it's upside
what do you
down.
mean?
Yeah, it's upside
Yeah.
down. So I'm curious. Is that supplied to you? Or
No.
do you have to?
Hey, guys,
No,
no question is a
stu-
stupid question.
Except for that one.
I want to know if you have to pay for that yourself. Is it supplied to you?
So I think I got gifted my first one. My Oma, bless her, she got me a really nice fancy one from like a jeweler store or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You don't like sign up on your first day and you get given a fob watch. Unfortunately, it'd be great if you could. But to be fair, I have received some, like, I don't know, the union comes and they've got like some
Posthumously.
information
Oh, yeah.
bag or whatever, and sometimes you get one in there, but it's not part and parcel with the job.
It's not a standard practice.
No.
Mm.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Would you like one?
Yeah, I'll have one.
I'm pretty
I've got plenty. I
sure.
can bring you one, mate.
I'm pretty sure Jade got hers from my grandma. Is that
Really?
correct?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
my
so
grandma was a
special,
nurse
though.
as well, and then she retired, and then she handed it down to Jade.
That's
See,
lovely.
that's really special.
Like
I
a
love
family
that.
heirloom almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I think it's nice to get one as a gift,
Yeah.
like a nice special one. Like I did to Adam when he started his nursing degree. I got him a little one. I like put his little initials on.
Oh, that's
Aw.
nice.
And I don't know if you'd like me telling everyone this, but he cried.
No.
Nah, that's cute as.
That is cute,
I like
actually.
But I
that.
think it's just nice to have something, especially when you go into that sort of career. It's like it's a nice, important feeling when you get one.
Well, it's like it's such a giving career. Like you're giving yourself to these
Yeah.
people. So to have that one object is that this is me, this is mine. It must be quite a special thing.
Do you know why we have that particular watch and we don't have something on like this?
No. And that's why
Does
I
anyone?
asked. It's not a stupid
You
question.
might know because
No.
of Jade. No? Do you know, Keaton?
No, I don't actually.
So we have to have, like, we don't have to have a watch on, but if you have a watch, you can't actually have one on your wrist because you're supposed to be bare below the elbows because it's technically an infection risk. So that's why you'll see them.
Bacteria hides in there.
Yeah,
And
because if you wash your hands, technically you can't get all the bacteria away.
So why do you have the watch?
What do you mean?
Tell the time.
Yeah, like is it just to tell the time, or is it like?
No, like, well,
Is it
I
like
mean,
if
yeah,
it-
because
if
you
a-
need to know when you're a nurse, you need to be, your time management needs to be really good.
Yeah.
So you need to know what time it is for all your medications you're giving and all the bits and pieces. But I mean, for like observations and stuff, so if
Yeah,
you need to
okay.
count how many breaths someone's doing, you can have a little
Pulse check.
cheeky look at
Yeah.
your pulse, all that sort of stuff.
Interesting.
That's cool.
I feel like I went very in depth into that.
No, but I that's what I wanted because
I think a
you
lot of
should-
people would have liked like all of this nursing chat.
Yeah, so thank you
I
very
hope it
much.
wasn't too depressing.
No,
because
no,
that's-
no.
No.
I was so interested.
Nursing is a great career. Go and do it if you really want to do it. Thanks for some good stories.
Thank you very much for talking about that, Janai.
That's all
What do you
very
think of the nurse
informative.
and Dash?
Meow.
Oh my goodness!
Did you do that?
He just spoke his first word.
My boy. All right.
There's some breaking news,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and it's to do with we talked about it last week, and I've completely done a 180 and changed my mind completely.
Please, can I just please don't be about the Wiggles.
No,
Stop
definitely
it.
not. I'm done with
Please
that.
stop
I'm
the
over
Wiggles.
it. I'm over
He's not
it.
over it.
I'm over it. All right, Wiggles won. All the doodles are better. Stays better than that. But anyway, we're
Come
not
on,
talking
Man's
about
Wiggles.
that. So breaking news. Saturday, March 5th will not be my last wrestling.
Oh,
Ooh.
spicy.
Yeah. So I'm just going to read out the info for this or next Saturday, March 5th, if people want to go, and it's going to be it's going to be a good show. So it's the charity event. It's for the RSPCA, and it is at Bankstown Sports Club, and it starts at 6:30.
Yeah.
I'll be in the first match. And I've just been told that my match, if I win that match, I'll be in a second match later on in the night.
Oh, is
So
the
the-
first match you're with a female?
No, so that's not happening anymore.
Oh.
That's there's been a few little
There's been a
twists and
rewrite.
turns, but it's just a normal one-on-one match now.
Mm-hmm.
Except I've got my managers with me. Because I'm a bad guy up there. I got a little group.
Oh.
A little group, and we're called
Yeah.
The Moment.
A little
and we all got
comrades.
Mo's.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's so good. And yeah, so people listening that want to do something on the 5th, definitely come up. It'll be fun. Give me some support.
Do you know who you're wrestling, or are we
Yeah,
allowed to
yeah,
know that
no.
yet?
I can tell it's not as bad as it sounds. And this is not to you guys, because you guys know this person, but the other people might be like, "What the hell is wrestling?" I'm versing B-boy.
Oh, B-boy.
Oh.
Oh, B-boy.
yeah. So I'm versing B-boy. So
Definitely not going for you.
He's a good wrestler. I'm a bad wrestler. That'll happen. And whoever wins that gets a spot into the Rumble match.
Oh,
12-man
awesome.
rumble.
12 man?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So whoever gets that gets the last spot into the Rumble.
Awesome.
Interesting.
And that is at Bankstown
Bankstown Sports Club.
6:30 p.m.
6:30. Be there. There's a few like big names there
B-boy
as well.
there.
Like,
What?
B-boy there.
B-boy there.
no, don't be by there.
Please
So that's
don't.
some breaking news. So I decided that Wollongong might start up again soon, and I've decided that I'm gonna stay on for that.
Oh, awesome,
That's
mate.
exciting.
Very
So, and then see if I get depressed or not, and then I'll want to leave wrestling again. But we'll see. We'll see.
The Illawarra wrestling crowd will be very happy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, people you got to go just to watch you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
filled
hoping
out
I
all
get
the,
there.
all the
you've got
seats.
so many fans.
Yeah, I know.
The fans love you.
He has so many fans of other things as well, don't you?
I feel like this is a segue into something, and I've got no
Into
idea.
the
Yeah.
message that you got.
So,
Taking
I'm pretty good at segues until you
That,
interrupted
that
it.
was really good. I was like,
I just knew it was a segue into something, and I was like, I'm hoping not wanted me to say something. So, I promised we wouldn't talk about my feet again.
Well, apparently there's people who love your feet, so give it to them.
it's a hot
So
commodity.
we've received some juicy DMs in the Pelican Crew
I was
DM
I don't
chat.
like the
I
word
was
juicy.
yeah. Describe feet.
Juicy
Yeah.
and Peyton's feet in the same sentence.
Speaking of it, they're juicy today, man. I had a bloody little foot bath.
You
at
want to
the-
show the fans?
No, I'm not going to show the fans.
just one foot.
Give them what they want,
Yeah,
Keto.
no.
One
so
foot.
I was
You tempted
scrolling.
me.
Oh no, thank you. No, I was scrolling through the DMs last night and just sent it to you boys. But give a little rundown of what
I'm
you
not going to read
received,
them
mate?
out.
No, you don't have to read them out.
I'm going to get our guests to read them out.
Okay.
I would like to. I would like to keep this.
Is it gonna make
We'll
me
keep the
sick?
people. Yeah, probably.
Can we call this segment the Icky Wiki Sticky Wiki Feedy Weedy?
That's
I'm
my.
not
that's
putting that
my-
in a thumbnail.
That's my feet in the bath today.
Oh wow, you actually went like full.
So if anyone on
pedicure.
Spotify-
Yeah,
just
it was
showing-
like a pedicure. Yeah, and I had a
Yeah,
massage.
yeah.
No. I'll talk about that.
Yeah, for those listening, Keaton just showed a picture of his feet in a pedicure
And Janai
bath.
almost vomited.
I had such a good day today. Well, I don't know.
Self-care, man. Self-care is important.
very-
So I had
very.
an okay week, and I had really get a weekday off, so I got Friday off.
Can I just interrupt you?
Yeah.
You're looking sexy as hell, mate.
Thanks. I'm feeling
Look
it.
at the shave, haircut.
Yeah. So I done an active overnight shift last night, so I'm running on 3 hours sleep.
You don't look it. You look like you're
Love
running on
it.
8.
Went straight to the gym, and then came back, had a shower, then went to my mum. Shout out Jackie for a haircut.
Beautiful.
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah.
love you.
When I had the shower, I had a shave too, fresh shave,
Looking good.
and then got a haircut, and it was a mess. My hair was actually a mess. And then I got a foot reflexology spa bath sort of thing, and then a massage. And I also
okay, pause for a second. Where was this? Give him a shout out. Sorry, he doesn't
Here?
even know.
I go there all the time, but
Describe it to me. Where is
so
it?
you know where you go onto Crown Street North in the Coles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Coles, and you're walking towards the old part on the bottom floor of the
Yeah,
Coles.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're still
Yeah.
inside, and it's just
Like
on
when
the
you
right.
come up from the escalator.
yeah.
I match you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the
Bloody beautiful.
place,
Bloody
but I
beautiful.
know what you mean.
You guys ever been to a wax museum?
Yeah.
Have you? What do
Yeah.
you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Madam
I went to my
Tussauds.
first wax museum today. So much wax came out of my ears,
Oh.
man, when I done a wax candle in It was filthy. It was so filthy.
How's your hearing now?
Oh, I can hear everything. I thought
bliss.
my hearing was pretty good. Yeah, bliss.
All right. I'm about to say something. What am I going to say? Keaton's feet.
What? It's my feet.
He said Kellogg's.
Oh, anyway, and I done cupping too.
Oh, yeah.
So
mate.
I pampered myself up hard.
You've had a day of
Beautiful.
luxurious relaxing.
I sure have.
That's excellent.
So yeah, and then with the foot reflexology, you got the bath water. The water was so hot, and then I got a foot massage, and it was like,
I feel sorry for the workers.
I don't because they're bloody clean.
do
Look
that
at
today?
these, man.
Oh, he's showing
Look at these things. Oh, look now. Honestly, look how clean they are.
I mean, what's that?
Probably a bit of sock thing, but
That's all right.
anyway, nah. I have
Sock
my
Bit of sock
sock.
flavouring.
My sock.
Your
my
sock.
foot has never felt this good. All right, clean and relaxed.
What made you do the foot reflexology thing?
It's part of a deal.
Oh,
was
okay. I was like, did you specifically go and do this today because
$75
of the
for
podcast?
70 minutes, and you get the foot reflexology and a head, neck, back and shoulders massage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
that's
75
pretty good
bucks.
for 75
That's good.
bucks.
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah.
Is that on private health or just?
No, just there. Just
I might use my
Yeah,
private
me
health.
too.
they do private health.
Might
there
come
too.
down to
I'm gonna put my
55.
sock back on. And
Nice
so
little
cupping was
discount.
$20 for 20 minutes,
Yep.
and the ear wax was
Was it?
30.
Why'd
I
you do
think.
the earwax?
The ear candle. The candle. You know
Yeah.
they put. I wanted to try it.
It's so good, man.
Actually, I would try that.
It was so cool.
I always get it done
I
at
would
my
try it.
doctor's, and your hearing goes like tenfold.
It actually kind of hurt. You hear everything. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like oversensitive.
You hear
like
colours.
all the
Yeah.
all the little follicles within you.
Colours.
Your colours, see sounds.
So yeah, it turns out the guy who done my feet was actually one of the guys who messaged.
Oh, he-
No, joke.
What a segue.
Wait, to be fair, he quit.
So this I think we got two decent ones about foot, and then another random DM. We'll get to that. This is the first one about feet.
I don't have to say who it is.
No,
do I?
don't say who it is.
Okay.
Keep it private. Because I low key like these messages. It makes me feel good. You know what I mean?
Little pep in your step.
If you guys want to watch my feet, like you do, you boo.
Okay.
Have a Patreon.
So the first one's very simple, very straight to the point. We love it. I only watch because of Keaton's feet with a foot emoji.
That's cute. You like that?
No, no, not really.
Do I just...
Yeah, you can. So we'll read this one out. This is
Okay.
not a foot one. This is just another shout out to old mate. And if anyone,
Oh, we're giving him some
This is
promotion.
very,
Yeah, we'll give him some. We won't say his name. We won't
He's
say
shooting
his
his
name.
shot. He's probably desperate. The rental crisis is shit at the
Oh,
moment.
it's
Yeah,
terrible morning.
Yeah.
Hello, I am looking for a housemate in Wollongong, and I will be coming to Wollongong on the 27th. By any chance, do you know if anyone is looking for a roommate?
Jade, you're looking for a roommate, aren't you?
It's already filled.
Really?
We should definitely say the inside joke sometime.
Nah, I don't think so. Anyway,
That's a good story.
So, old mate, if anyone's looking to move out, old mate's looking for an apartment to rent.
I guess if
I mean,
yeah.
Hit
it's
us
pretty
up,
smart.
and maybe we can
you just got two
Bring it all
together.
together.
bring it all together.
Yeah, that could be good.
And this is the last DM that we've got. This is my personal favorite.
I feel like I've got to read this very
Yes.
sultry.
Yeah, 100%. So hold on, let's get in the
A little
mood.
bit
Let's get in the mood.
Please. That's not.
no,
That's not right.
Is that the one?
That's how I feel when Keaton talks about his feet. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah.
Little bit.
So this is the best DM of the week.
For Pete.
New segment.
A little bit saucy, a little bit naughty.
Hello. First off, please keep this private for my privacy.
So we won't say their name.
Secondly, great channel.
Love
So
that.
I discovered your YouTube channel. Specifically, saw the foot fetish video. I followed and subscribed.
Oh my god.
Really?
Definitely,
You're like reading a like auto book. You got the voice for it.
Shh.
definitely hope to see all of your feet in future videos. Please.
Please.
Coming to you
You showed
soon.
it. You showed
And that's
one.
when you get the. Oh no, that one. The creepy one.
Purple one.
Coming to
I
you.
like that they were polite about it.
Yeah, they weren't forceful.
No,
But-
I mean, forward but polite.
Took their shot.
Appropriate.
Took their shot.
Asking for
We'll
consent.
if you're watching, we'll personally DM you a picture of Keaton's feet.
Coming to
we
you.
have one without your consent. You already sent it.
You get a tip $10.
Oh, they'll love-
I'll give it for $10.
They'll love today's video. You
$10?
just gave them a show
Yeah,
before.
Yeah, and
shout-
that's just like a little preview. You know what I mean? 2 feet, $10.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can just
Oh,
replay
oh,
it
yeah.
over and over and over again.
Coming
That's
to
what
you.
you need to do. You need to make the TikTok of just a loop.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
showing his
I don't get famous.
Or for all the wrong reasons. I
Hey,
think.
coming to you soon. 50 Shades of Pelican.
50 Shades of Feet.
First shade.
Speaking of DM. They're clean, man. They're clean. All right. Speaking of DMs, I gotta keep this anonymous too. And
Yep.
This is Jack.
Re.
I didn't expect that.
Yes.
Do you reckon you'd ever go bald?
Yeah.
You reckon you'd suit it?
Well, I went pretty short that one time. I don't know what you guys thought. It was like just after the first lockdown, I think. I had like the
remember.
I
you
do
did.
remember
Yeah,
that.
you
actually.
looked
Justin Timberlake Justified era. Like short.
Am
Yeah,
I
I
a
do
bad
remember that.
friend? I don't remember that.
I think it's on my Instagram.
Oh yeah, I
So-
do remember.
Okay.
You did look good.
Looked alright?
I had a message, and I'm keeping this anonymous. Like,
Yeah.
not just on here, but I'll keep it anonymous.
Nah, we're gonna
Yeah,
get out of here. $10 we get out.
I'll send you a feet pic too.
Who's got the clippers?
They basically said, I'm paraphrasing here, but I think it was not last week's episode, it was the episode before,
Yeah.
that you were having a shocking hair day, and they
Oh.
reckon that you look better bald. Is what
Really?
they said. Yeah,
Oh.
they said this to me 2 weeks ago, and I
To be
didn't bring
fair,
it.
was this an episode where Jack was hungover as fuck?
Was
That was
the
last
one
episode.
before
That was
it?
episode.
Oh.
I think it was when I was hungover.
You were hungover.
Shocking.
You know
hair day.
why? I think I know why.
Sorry.
Ah.
Jack was sitting
know
here
why I'm
closer
not
to the camera.
I reckon that's what it was too.
And the light was shining on
Yeah.
mine.
Well, we
I
don't- we
like
don't
your
have to make
hair now.
excuses, Jack.
I like your hair now, but they said, gee, I reckon Jack definitely needs to go bald, having a bit of a go shorter cut. Definitely looks like he's having a bad hair day. And I was like, oofed. That's a bit.
Well,
Did you ever dye
and he
your
goes,
hair?
yeah.
Well, remember when in Queensland we dyed it silver?
Yeah, true.
And to be fair, my hair already is going pretty silver in some components. But how about this? For that viewer, I will shave my head for the Cancer Council Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that.
So just to tee
What
up
a
for them.
man.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
This viewer better donate
So-
some money.
So
Yeah.
not just for the podcast, but for that as well.
Yeah.
I'll support a charity behind it.
You're the man.
I love how that's gone from a troll comment to charitable work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. And
Love
Jack, Jack
When is
didn't
that?
know about this.
Nah,
Didn't know about
I
this
didn't
at
know about
all.
this.
When is
No
that?
one.
When is
Today.
It's
You
coming
can-
up.
Coming up?
And you can
I think
donate
it's
whenever
in
you
March.
want.
Okay, yeah.
think.
All right, I'm in.
You in?
It's the
I'm in.
world greatest shave, yeah?
You heard it here
World's greatest
first.
shave.
Anyone else in?
No, I've dyed my hair red this year. That's the
It looks really
That's
good. It looks really
Thanks.
good. Yeah.
Third year into a pandemic, something's got to give.
Well, I guess from that, if anyone does want to join, get in contact and we'll do it as a big
I reckon
Pelican
we started a
crew.
Pelican Crew thing.
Pelican
yeah.
Crew greatest
Scared's
shave.
keen.
It's only
Amazing.
hair.
I-
Face
you know
says
what?
otherwise.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I
Ask me off
reckon.
camera.
I reckon. If we hit
Da-
a target, we should talk about a target, and this is only a possibility. We can talk about this in future podcasts. If we hit a target, and it's got to be high enough, I'll shave off the mo.
Oh.
Baby face coming
Yeah.
back. Well,
This is all
this
Very,
is we're
very
putting
crazy.
some we're putting some hard decisions down right
But
now.
it's got to be a
like what?
a good amount.
Come
I
on.
don't know.
1,000 Instagram followers.
Yeah, I was
We'll
gonna,
work
no, I
out-
was gonna say $1,000.
we'll work out the
Why money? Why do you get paid
to
for
go to the
that?
camp.
I'll do it for free right now.
Oh, you mean
No.
like if you can raise
Off a
If we
charity.
can raise,
Off a
yeah,
charity, yeah, Shay.
No, I'm not talking about.
I thought he was like, give me
No.
$1,000 a shave.
No, if we can raise with Jack, I'm talking about with Jack.
Mm.
If we can raise that,
Oh.
maybe
nice.
I don't mind that.
With the moment I do it though, I want that viewer to come out and tell me who it was.
I'll personally tell you. I will personally
Okay.
tell you who it is.
Anyway, I'm loving this spontaneity. Like life's all about these spontaneous
You hung over
moments.
again, mate.
Not yet. These spontaneous moments, and I did something pretty spontaneous today.
What'd you do?
Well, last night I saw that the Foo Fighters were coming to Australia, one concert only. It's in Melbourne and Geelong. And then the tickets went on Saturday and I went, "Great, I'm buying a ticket." So next Friday I'm just flying down to Melbourne just to watch the Foo Fighters.
How good's that?
Yeah, so I wanted to know, what is a spontaneous moment in your guys' life recently at all? Like something that you've just gone, "I'm going to do this." Like this.
Dyeing my hair red.
Yeah.
Is that spontaneous?
Or, I mean, I thought about it for a little while, but I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm too scared. And then I went to my hairdresser and she was like, fuck yeah, we're doing it. Because she's a redhead too.
That's mad. That's so cool. I went to Magic Round by myself. The first
Oh, yeah.
Magic
Oh, yeah.
Round in NRL. So there's a week to go, and I was like, you know what? No one wants to go. I'm just gonna go. Just went by myself. Brizzy. It was so good.
Does it count if you were thinking about it and then you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that, and then all of a sudden you say, I'm doing it?
Yeah, 100%.
That sounds
Yeah,
very
yeah.
That
spontaneous.
sounds
Well,
like exactly what
Yeah,
I
but,
was
but it
If we
wasn't
go
like
to-
something you thought straight away.
If we scroll to the Webster's definition of spontaneous.
Well, I was thinking about becoming a woodwork teacher, and
Yep.
then I just signed up, so I start study on Monday.
Mate, that's terrific.
That's so cool.
Exciting.
Congratulations, mate.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a serious question?
You
Are you
sure
sure
can.
it starts on Monday, or you got your days confused again?
I had my Zoom meeting on Wednesday night. So
Yeah, good. How'd it go?
It was very good.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm doing it all online, so I'm working and doing it at night,
Yeah.
studying at night. There's a few people in Wollongong that are doing it online as well.
You gonna
so
catch up with them?
That's good.
Maybe. Only if they subscribe.
Yeah. Donate.
So, yeah, yeah, donate.
I got,
So,
I got the hiccups.
What'd you say? They got the hiccups.
Look at the hickeys.
What?
Sorry. I was having
What
a
is a
mini.
hiccup? It's a
like-
singular hiccup.
It's like a hiccup, but it's cuter
Oh, okay. Anyway,
and bolder.
can you put the crickets on for that?
This is a
joke?
bit like sort of.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Has anyone here learnt Auslan, like sign language?
My mum knows it, and I learned a little bit.
Because I really
But-
want to do that.
Why do you wants to do it?
Oh, why do
Shout
you?
out, Waddy.
Yeah.
Let's do
Don't
it.
talk to him. He doesn't listen to the
Yeah, actually,
Oh.
So I
He
know,
doesn't
I
listen
know
to the
that's
podcast.
I know that's love. Like,
All I
love
know is
you.
that that's thank you, but I want to do it
Mm.
for work because we've had a few patients come through recently who can't talk because they've got tracheostomy.
Yeah. Yep.
And they all know sign language, and none of us know how to do it.
Well,
no one.
another
Well,
spontaneous
no one-
moment.
No one in my unit.
Yeah.
Another spontaneous moment. Let's just sign up.
Yeah, I know.
Do it. Just do it. I did have another topic that I wanted to bring up while our guest was here. So, Janai,
Mm.
like, and then this applies to us as well. What's the deal with prefixes? So, like, for guys, we have Mr. and Mr.
Yeah.
So, when we're young, we're below 18, we're a mister.
Oh,
Sorry,
a
we're
master.
master. Sorry,
Master.
master.
Yeah.
Master.
Master.
We're a master.
Can I just say,
Master.
Never in my
Master
life have
Wayne.
gone up to you and be like, Master Jack.
Yeah. So below 18, guys are called masters.
Yeah.
When we hit 18, we become a mister. And that is without any sort of relationship status, marriage status, whatever it may be. With females, you have Ms, Mrs. Sorry, Ms,
Miss,
Miss,
Ms,
and Mrs. But that is all based on primarily on marriage status.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have the question: what would you call a guy like if we based it off marriage status? Obviously, it's a very archaic term and way of establishing your prefix. But what do you what would you give for a guy that's not married rather than Mister? And what's your thoughts on the whole prefix thing with Ms. and Mrs. Ms.
I mean, that's
a hard question.
Of words,
I know.
really,
I'm
isn't
trying
it?
to think.
I'm
God.
getting
Wish-
hard
wish you
hitting
told
for our
me this.
Friday night.
Should have had a Red Bull before I came. Well, I hate to be that person, but I think it's very like it's a patriarchal.
That's what I mean. It's very
society
archaic.
thing.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like master is a bit weird because when you think about it, master, which also goes on to the whole patriarchal
Yeah.
thing, is a very like even though you're young and you're not married, master, like
It implies like almost
it
like a
implies that
royalty.
you're better
like,
than me.
yeah, exactly.
Even though you're not in a like monogamous marriage or
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything to actually fill in for that, but like I just wanted to put the
Just
question
talk
out.
the
And yeah, talking out of my
No,
ass.
it's yeah. I mean, well, I understand that Miss is when you're young, and I understand that Mrs. You become a Mrs. when you're married. So what's the Ms. part? Is that when you're in like
Divorced, isn't it?
I think
divorce, or when you're
Is
in
it
a
divorced? Yeah.
relationship, or you're not
Thanks,
married?
Jade. Shout out to
You,
Jade.
you said no to me.
because
I got no
always-
idea. I said I got no
I thought you
idea. I
said
got no idea
no.
about nothing.
I always thought it was Miss had a more of a again the patriarchal sort of connotations from this, but I thought Ms was always like sultry, like sort of you're a miss.
Oh, as in like the Ms.
The
or
missus, like you're
Yeah.
the missus, like you're the adulterer.
It is a bit
like
weird though, because like you were saying, you're a master when you're below
Under.
18. Then you hit 18, you become a mister.
yeah,
I'm well over 18, but I still call myself Miss.
yeah.
Like, why is that?
All
different?
this stuff
Yeah.
is just so confusing. Hey,
Yeah, I
That's why
concur.
I'm like, I don't know what I would call
I concur,
another
Master.
name.
No, so I don't know either, but I just wanted to bring up the
Yeah.
idea and have a bit of can of worms on the whole idea.
do you know what I'm
I
not
haven't-
confused with? Betting. And speaking about betting, I've got.
What a segue. That was smooth.
Speaking about
Not
betting,
really.
don't worry, I got a futures bet for everyone and all of our listeners.
Better not be cricket.
No, it's footy.
Ooh.
So bit of juicy odds too. $4.50. It's the Dragons to make the top 8.
Okay.
It's the what you reckon the Tigers will?
What are the odds for Tigers?
They're coming last and they're paying $5.
They're coming last.
Yeah, they're the least likely out of everyone to make
That's
the
good
top
money.
8.
That's good money.
Who you got?
I have to go Tigers, don't I?
I'm going Dragons. So put it out there. Put your money on it.
Dragons top
All
8.
your rent. Put it on. You'll quadruple it.
If you can't pay your rent, we've got a roommate for you.
So that's my little bet. Also,
What about you, Jack? Who do you tip?
no, he goes Dragons too.
Oh,
Dragons
no.
always.
And not just Dragons. Jack listens to my tips. Don't
Yeah.
ya?
Always. And skaties.
I'm pretty good with the dogs. I gotta admit.
To be
I'm pretty decent with the ponies. I'm going pretty well. I feel like this year. This Saturday, Very Elegant's back, baby.
Yeah.
She had a little shocker at the start because she wasn't fit enough. Now she's getting fitter. She's been training and
Well,
now she's gonna
Not
run.
to be a downer, but how do you feel about horse racing?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm kind of impartial to it. But
well, I do understand both sides. I understand, if they're not taken care of, like that's wrong. But I see some of them because I follow a lot of like trainers and stuff on Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram, and I see the care they like take to look after them because some of them really do. Like a lot of them really do love their horses.
They get the Mercy Valley cheese over the Bega cheese, don't they?
oh my god, I love Mercy Valley cheese.
but it's just like in life. There's always those few that wreck it for others.
Shout out to Jade
Oh,
for
yeah.
buying me Mercy Valley cheese all the time.
Who?
Jade.
Oh yeah, Jade loves Mercy Valley too.
She always buys it for
South
me.
Cape Gouda
But-
cheese, that's the
Ooh.
shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Sorry, I don't
I don't like how people who don't like horse racing come out once a year on Melbourne Cup and say it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shouldn't be on Melbourne.
You should be consistent.
100% consistent.
So,
and everyone's got their own right to have their own opinion.
what do you think is worse, the horses or the dogs?
The dogs, 100% the dogs.
Yeah, most
That's why I
definitely.
want to adopt
Yeah.
a greyhound.
I was going to ask you what dog. So it's a
Dogs are,
greyhound.
dogs are
Dogs are-
so
yeah.
bad.
Sorry.
Lost
my train of thought.
Just so you know, because like people listen and they last week or 2 weeks ago when we done the Saturday, like people know that I'm betting, and I do love to watch the races and not just bet but also watch it as well. But yeah, I don't condone animal cruelty one
No,
I
one
don't
bit.
think so. No,
Like
no
so, I
way.
don't. Yeah,
In terms of your betting career, but you've definitely had some dogs that have run up the tail end. Like their butts have been chasing, and just to follow on that, the butts are the better team in this fitness challenge.
Oh, it's a good segue.
Segue.
It's a good segue for I reckon last
I
topic
like
of the
it.
day. What are we
Last
at?
topic,
I,
yeah.
I think this is a good last topic to end
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Butts and boobs. That's what
Explain
we're
it.
talking about.
Butts and boobs. I'm a boob. I'm a boob.
We're
you
all
three
butts
are
over here.
What does that mean, Jack?
Well, mate, this is all on you. This is for
I
you.
don't think it's all on me.
No, it's not for you.
It
It's-
is.
it's-
It's not for me.
You
It's
and
for-
you and your partner Jade, you've initiated this,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we're all a part of this together. So, I guess essentially, you're wanting to get fitter, Keaton.
Yeah, I need to lose a certain amount of weight in a certain amount of time
Yeah.
for something that I want to do.
And so, essentially, we've all banded together based on what Jade's recommended, and we've created this 12-week pump challenge
Yeah, Jade's contacted all these different
Yes.
friends and
from all different
Family.
Can I
circles of
just
life.
say,
Yeah.
partner of the goddamn year.
yeah, 100%. It's a very cool thing when she told me about it. She was a bit tipsy when she told me about it, so I thought she was talking shit.
I got a very
drunk phone
yeah.
call.
It was like 6 o'clock. I was in the
I've got
car.
an awesome idea.
I loved it
Let's
though.
go on.
It's turned like Jade's put in so much effort to this, and it's turned out to be
You want to explain like
very
what
good.
it is?
So it's a 12-week program, but there's 2 teams, and the team names are boobs and butts.
Go
And
the
there's
butts.
6 people in each team.
Whoop, whoop.
6 people in each team, and then you got it. So there's 3 different 4-week blocks. So
Yep.
12 weeks all up. In each block, you have to come up with 3 goals that you have to hit every week.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, mine is no alcohol, go to the gym at least 4 times a week,
Yep.
and hit 10K steps a day.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice.
You get points for completing your weekly goals. And then there's also an extra challenge each week. So this week's challenge is how many burpees you can do in a minute, how long can you hold a sit for,
Sit.
and how long can you hold a plank for. And then each member of the team has to do that, and then it averages out somehow.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not sure how
and
it
then you
works,
get
but
points for your team.
Points for your team. And then we've all chucked in $20. So the winning team gets to decide who the winner of the whole thing is.
And it doesn't have to be a part of that team.
I
does?
I think you could
It
choose.
does?
Okay.
It does.
There's some
It does.
rules
Does
we
it
have
actually?
not hashed out.
Well,
No.
if I'm part of the boobs and we win, like none of the butts done nothing to win, so you're not getting $20.
Yeah, but
Work
someone
just
could
as
have
hard as you
someone
have.
could have transformed completely, and be like, wow.
I
You
know
know
you're talking about you, man,
No,
but
no,
you can't
no.
get on the roids,
No.
alright? It's not a part of-
I better cancel that order. Then. No, do you want to go
He was
through
taking
the?
butts literally.
Do you want to go through the each like challenge we have? We have 3 each, yeah,
Yep.
for the first block.
This block, the 4-week block. Yeah.
So mine is
The goals you're talking
Goals,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So mine. I can't speak English right now. Mine are. That's the word. Is that better?
Mine are.
Mine are.
Not minor. Mine are.
Minor bird.
Mine. I don't even know her. Mine are no chocolate, no soft drink, and I got to do this workout routine that I found every day. So that's mine.
How you going with it?
100% done it. And I was at the survey today, and I just saw this twirl. This
Looking at-
twirl was twirl in my eye.
Looking
It was
at you
looking at
funny.
me. How good are twirls, by the way?
I love twirls.
So good.
Oh,
Better
and
or worse than flakes? I know they're basically the
Yeah,
same.
they're
no.
better
Uh,
because it doesn't flake as much.
Yeah, no, I get around 12. I like
But-
the coated.
Yeah,
The
that's,
coat-
that's
the
what
coat,
it is.
yeah.
But I had a complex in the line, and someone's like, "Next, please." Oh, sorry. But I didn't get it. So we're strong now. You guys
You're
started
strange.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
started.
I did.
Tuesday.
I started Monday. I thought, let's do it.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Good.
Happy with that. What about you, Jack? What are your ones?
Mine are to ensure I at least get 7 hours sleep a day.
How you going with that?
Not hitting it every day.
I
Yeah.
would love to do that, but as a bloody shift worker,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hard
Yeah,
for
it'd be
some.
so
I
hard.
haven't hit it every day. What else? What else did I have?
Why are you looking at me?
stretching,
Um,
stretching.
Oh yeah, I had to make sure I stretched every day, like improve my
Oh,
flexibility.
something was running, yeah?
No. That might be
Okay.
my next block. And my last one was to ensure I have meal prep 5 out of 7
That's
days.
what
Yeah.
Meal prep I've hit majority. I think I missed one so far. Sleeping definitely missed a few, but then the stretching I've done every day so
Nice.
far. Yeah,
It's good.
That's good.
yeah.
But it's all about your individual growth as well. Like I know a lot, like all of you are doing it to help me, and I really do appreciate that. But like everyone else is getting their fitness journey
Absolutely.
as well, so that's cool.
What are yours?
We're all supporting each other.
What are
Yeah.
yours, Janai?
Mine are to drink at least 2.5 litres of water a day.
I thought you meant like just a drink. And I was like,
Just got the vodka.
Bring all those pear ciders I was talking about earlier. Walk at least 10,000 steps a day.
yep.
And what's my other one? Oh, at least I have to eat breakfast every morning because I am
I
not a
don't.
breakfast
I don't do
person.
it either.
Mm.
I am shocking. Absolutely shocking.
I actually
with eating
fast breakfast.
So do I.
Yeah.
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 6
But
hour
like,
fast.
I've got to eat. I hate eating really early when I wake up in the morning for work.
Yeah, yeah.
My belly isn't ready for it. Eh?
Yeah, but I'm going to try and do it now because I work in an area now where I can start a little bit later. Like my
Mhm.
earliest that I'd start now is 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah. Righto.
But I need to try and eat because I get to work and then by the time it's like 11 o'clock and then you never get your lunch break and you feel like you're about to pass out.
How you been going with your steps? Because it's been absolutely
Mate, let
pissing
me-
down here.
That has not stopped me.
I've seen you in the rain.
Yeah.
Good on ya.
You were walking
I've been
in the
out.
rain.
I've been walking in the rain. Today I walked for 25 minutes before I came here.
Yeah.
In the rain with my spray jacket on. I think
Beautiful.
I've got nearly
Get it.
10,000 today actually.
What if?
I've got 9,249 for today.
Oh, that's easy. You get that.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Unless you... Nah, I'll break your leg so you don't get it. No more points.
But no, it's been good.
No, it's been an excellent sort of thing that we've all been together like this. And as you said, Keaton, it's not just in supporting of you, like we're all hitting our own goals,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but to have you guys as the catalyst to start it's been amazing. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Do you want to say your goals? Nah. Sure? You don't want to get on? Okay. No
Do you know him for it?
Maybe
Like,
one time. Yeah, there's the steps, the 10,000 steps. The gym at least 4 times as well. Sounds like she's copying me, but I won't yell it out. And the last one is... Oh, and
Oh,
journaling 5,
that's a really good one.
5 days out of the week.
That's a
Mm.
really good one.
So what do you
because I
mean
think
by
mental health
journaling?
Wise.
like a diary? Or
just keeping
Just
Daily
yourself
write
empty
down.
your brain before
Yeah.
you go to sleep.
Yeah,
Very
Jade's
helpful.
just watching us, by the way, the whole time. So it's our first live audience member.
Somebody
Fantastic.
watching me.
And yeah, so that's been a really good episode.
Yeah.
It's been such a good...
I feel like that went so quick.
What are we
Yeah,
at?
we
I
are
could
at
talk
an hour,
hours.
hour 10.
That's
Oh my
our
God.
longest.
Let's
Minus
go for another hour.
Minus the 5 minute, like,
Interlude.
at the start.
Yeah, but that's so
Um,
good.
Well, once again, Janai, thank you so much for coming on the Pelican Crew podcast.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm sure we'll have you again at some point if you'd like to
Absolutely.
come on and talk a bit more about your experience. But
I'll try and talk some more positive things next time.
No, I think
Nah,
you
it's
did really
good.
well.
You're
I
being,
really
you're being
enjoyed
real,
it.
and that's what we
yeah,
want, you know.
but for the time, again, I can't speak. But for the time being, go Team Butts.
Nah,
Yeah,
Team Boobs.
Team
And
Butts.
guess what,
Cracking.
everyone? It's Friday and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.